Hello everybody, Sean Milburn here with Milburn Motorsports once again today, here to bring you guys a video from the Thunderhill 3 Mile of doing some professional race coaching with Lynard, the owner of a GT3RS who is looking to get his NASA competition license. So in order to do that, I was trying to bring him up to speed, get him a bit more used to what it was going to take in order to actually start getting into wheel-to-wheel competition racing, and try and transition his HPDE skills into wheel-to-wheel competition driving skills. So let's go ahead and take a look at the footage, see what Lynard could do, and then see what I did to help him refine his ability. So here we are on the main straight. This is after a couple laps, so after he's gotten his warm-up all over with, we're just going to go ahead and take a look at what he's doing while he's going solo in the car, because it's good for me to get a perspective to see what he's doing without me being in the car, because when you get in the car with someone, they kind of tend to change their driving habits a little bit, so we just want to see what he does without me here. You can see me actually blowing by him in the Civic Type R. This is when I was going for the lap record at the 3 mile course. If you haven't seen that video, you can go ahead and check it out on my channel. Should be one of the most recent videos. But yeah, so I go ahead and drive off, and we're just really focusing on this line. So it seems like he is over shifting the car a bit. Right here was okay. But that's one of the things I noticed, is when he was going into a corner, he would tend to always downshift it. And that's not something you want to be doing. You're subconsciously slowing yourself down, like right here, for instance. And then as he's powering out, the car is just wanting to shift right away. So right here again, downshifts it twice. So right as he gets on the throttle, it shifts right there. It's something we corrected once I ended up getting in the car with him, which you will see in a sec here. His line is looking okay. It's just looking like it needs a bit more refinement in terms of him. Ooh, that was a little wide there. Little refinement in terms of just figuring out where he needs to be on the track. I did a lot of one-on-one with him, going over the whiteboard of the 3 mile course, so I could show him specifically what line I wanted him to take. That was a fairly early entrance into turn 14, 15. Really needs improvement there. So now that we've seen a lap here, let's go ahead and jump into the car with him and see what goes on there. This was the out lap, so I was just getting a feel for how he drives the car. I hadn't seen the video yet that I had shown you previously, where it's just him in the car. That was very early. That was early and not enough brake.
Yeah, I did. That was wrong all the way.
So one thing I'm noticing right away is you're downshifting too much. So whenever you're entering a corner, you're downshifting. And with you downshifting, it's like kind of subconsciously slowing yourself down farther than you need to slow down.
Okay.
So when you're downshifting, you're actually adding more torque to the wheels when you're getting on the power, which makes the car less stable. If you just leave it in the gear and you roll on the throttle, the car will go through it nice and easy.
So higher gear?
Yeah. So don't downshift right when you get to the corner, just leave it in the gear, and the throttle response will be way smoother instead of twitchy.
Yeah, okay, so bring it up a notch.
Yeah, so just like right here, like when you roll on the throttle, it feels, yeah, it's really like, since it's kind of at the low end,
right,
the torque's slower, so the car's more stable on the power.
All right.
If you have it really wound up and you go to get on the power,
right,
it's gonna have too much torque to the wheel.
All right. So just 4 gear then.
Yeah. There you go. And then you can just lay on the throttle. See how super stable. See, watch, right when we're powering it. See how it needed to shift immediately? Once we hit the back straight, go ahead and let this Corvette by.
All right.
That was a good turn. So this corner, you're diving in on it too early. Yeah, go ahead and let them by it, because they're going faster in the corners. This thing's got a lot of power. Early, see where we're ending up?
So it's way too early.
So, no, you turned in too early. Go ahead and let him by. And this guy. And this guy, one sec. All right, you're good.
You're way too early over there.
What was that?
Too early.
That was a good line. Very nice. Yep, good job. Stay out a little. Yeah, and then you work it in. Very nice. You can feel the car kind of wanted to come out. Then you aim for that cone and roll on the power to that rumble strip on. Yeah, there we go. And then we come over, brakes a little bit. Yep, and then we slowly work it in on this corner. Find that rumble strip and hug it. Hug it. And then transfer. Nice. All the way to the outside. There you go. All right, yeah, car length away.
That was a little early.
Yeah, early. Good recognition of that, though. That was a good turn 6. Roll on the power. See how stable the car is in the gears? Nice. So here, stay out here to that cone, and then brake, now turn in, and get a right, there you go, now just power, and we can drive right, see that? There we go. All right, here I want you to brake a little more and wait a little longer. So wait, and now turn. Get it all the way over to that cone. Roll on the power all the way outside it. Yeah, that's better. That was better. One thing we should
on the gas that time.
One thing we should also work on is your hand positioning. Don't grab the wheel up here. Always 9 and 3. Black flag. So that means
somebody's passing me.
so that means they actually want people to exit the track. He was waving that.
What happened?
He wasn't pointing that at you. He was just waving it. And I'm not sure if he was waving that.
That was the black flag, right?
Yeah, it was a black flag, and he was waving it, which I think I don't see another black flag though, which is curious. So let's look. We'll see what the next flag station looks like. If they have a black flag, that means they want everybody to come in.
So there was a little confusion on what's going on with the black flags at that flag station. He was waving it. Normally if they're trying to get the attention of one car, they keep it furled up and they point it at you.
Nice. Wait a little bit, wait a little bit of wheel. Yep, and now we start the turn. There we go.
That was early again.
Yep, a little early, but it was better. See how that power tried to rotate the car there?
Yeah.
That's why you keep it in higher gear. It won't do that to you anymore. Yeah, we'll find out. We should go into the pit and see if it was for us, just to make sure. Yeah, just keep driving in the meantime. We'll see. Just one downshift. There you go. Oh, it does it automatically?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So that station was actually pointing it at us. So now we know we got a black flag and they want to come talk to us.
Yeah.
You all thought you had Lexan windows, but now you got your windows down.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. My bad. My other car doesn't have windows.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you. Like, what did we do wrong? All right.
Yeah, they just want to talk to you, see what's up.
Yeah.
You're not in trouble. Good job looking for the car before you came out. See, now we're gonna have nice stable power as you roll on the throttle. Go ahead and roll on. There you go, nice and stable. Same here. Just leave it here, and when you roll on the power, it's nice and stable. All the way to the outside. Up over here, yep. Get it right about here. Wait, you're too early.
Too early again.
Yep, you gotta wait as you're cresting the hill.
I can't just stand, but I always go early.
It's okay. Your turn 6 is good. And then roll on the power. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. There you go. Nice. Go for it. Power. Oh yeah. On the back straight, we'll go ahead and let the Corvette by again. Oh, session's over. That was way better. Good turn.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. There should be more to come with Lynard in the future. He did tell me that he wants to keep coming back for coaching. Before I was able to actually start working him into the wheel-to-wheel kind of format of how to drive a car, I needed to make sure that his driving ability was up to par, all of his fundamentals were correct, as well as his line was on point. All of those kinds of things I needed to make sure that they were actually done properly before we can go ahead and start moving him forward. So in the future, we're going to keep refining his ability, keep refining his line, make sure he has a really good grasp on how exactly the car is working, and then we'll start working him into some wheel-to-wheel techniques. So stay tuned for that in the future. He's also going to let me drive it at some point. He wants to see what it's able to do, so next time I go out with them, I think it might be at Laguna Seca. We'll see how that goes. It should be really fun for me and him. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been Sean Milburn with Milburn Motorsports. There's plenty more footage to come. We recently went to Laguna Seca for round 4 of the US Touring Car Championship. Things really went down there. Not good things either. So we'll keep you updated on that. I'll have a video on that soon. Until then, have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.